Hey everybody, it's Chase with AVA Pop Culture again, and today we are here to do a 4K review of not one, but two Shane Black movies. We have a Shane Black double feature 4K of Lethal Weapon and Second Sight's release of The Nice Guys. Two badass movies, both written by Shane Black. So let's get into it. Pop that tape in. I got you. Let's go do this. All right, so here we go. Finally here, one of my favorites of all time. We've got Lethal Weapon, and man, getting this on 4K is a big deal. But I'm going to tell you, getting The Nice Guys on 4K was also a big deal for me. As a matter of fact, I had just told my buddy Brian at the last movie standing, I was like, you know what? You know what movie I'd like to see come to 4K that nobody talks about? Is The Nice Guys. Because I loved how it was shot. I loved it as basically a period piece, kind of a little bit more funny, a little bit more raunchy take on Lethal Weapon in some ways. And of course, both written by Shane Black. This one was directed by Shane Black. And I couldn't wait to I was like, man, that would be cool. And literally 48 hours or less after I told him that was the first announcement that this was coming to 4K. And we're going to dive into both of these because we've been waiting on them for a while. And I've already watched them. I actually watched this one a couple of times already. And let's go ahead. I got the UK big release here of Lethal Weapon. And this is actually a really cool set. It has this sleeve on it here that has, it's not like, it's like it's made on J-card here. I mean, you can leave this J-card on here because look, the J-card actually has art on the back side of it. So you could take this off, but why? Like, I mean, I guess you can so that you can expose the gun on both sides. But I'm probably going to leave it for right now, although I do have a spot for, I mean, this isn't really technically a J card, I guess, because it's not a J shape. But then I noticed, so you got the smiley face where he shoots that up. I noticed that, and hopefully you can tell in here, but their eyes are spot glossed. So they really shine, you know. There you go. Look at that. Spot gloss. So that's really cool. It's a flat finish. Everything else is flat, but their eyes are spot glossed. And the back is got the LW Lethal Weapon on there. Then you slide this open, so you got your chunky box. And the falling off my desk here. And this is the steelbook. We'll get to that in a second. You got this package here with art cards in it and all that kind of good stuff. We're not going to go through all of them, but you also get a poster in here, which is really cool. It's the original theatrical poster. So that's in here. And then check this out, though. On the back side, it's like the foreign version. And I'm not sure which version that is. That looks like, I'm not sure what language that is. But that's cool. You get that in here. You're going to get some high gloss art cards. I'm not going to take all these out. High gloss on one side, flat on the other, and you get this nice little pack to keep them in here. So there you go. And then as you saw it, whoa, I just dropped everything. As you saw it, here is the steel book itself right there, and on the back it said, dear bad guys, no one in here but us cops, sorry good guys. It's from the movie. And, of course, Have a Nice Day, where he shoots the target. Open it up, and you do get the Blu-ray with the 4K here. I'm going to try to grab this J card that I slid down here. Because one thing I did notice about this that, I mean, I guess I didn't really pay attention to, it does not have Dolby Vision. It's got the Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and I will tell you this. I don't have a Dolby Atmos full setup. I don't have a full surround sound setup. But the sound mix on this is next level, because I know that I listen to most audio between, let's just say, like 14 and 19, maybe 20 if something's mixed a little low on my volume tuner. This thing at like 15 or 16 was blowing us out of here. I had to turn it down. Then Risha came in and turned it down. I had to turn it down again. And it wasn't like it was just the sound effects. It was a high, loud mix to it. So the sound is like off the charts from what I've got in here. I don't have the Atmos setup finished yet, so you guys have to tell me about that. But the sound, you could hear them talking so well. Everything. I mean, it's legit. But it does not have Dolby Vision if you're looking for that. The collector's edition has the steelbook, the official rigid slipcase, O-ring, double-sided poster, the art cards, all that stuff that we saw. And I don't know where the rest of the special features are listed. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. I haven't watched any special features yet. And holy moly. Oh, so it does have, and I should say this too, I watched the director's cut. Has both cuts, the director's cut and the theatrical. The director's cut's like 7 minutes longer or 12 minutes longer, I want to say. And y'all, when I tell you this writing is friggin' tiny, it is. Listen, y'all, this writing back here for like the extra features and all that stuff is ridiculously tiny. 7 minutes longer on the director's cut. I flat out cannot read those extra features, y'all. I cannot do it. They are just so small. I'll try to find them, put them up here if I can. I haven't looked at them. I just got this and watched it, okay? So what I will tell you about this is the set is badass. Obviously, you see the set. The 4K looks great. Even though there's no Dolby Vision, like, y'all, there are spots where, like, where Murtaugh is shooting and he does his whole neck turn thing, and you see, like, the individual, like, neck hairs. I mean, it is ridiculous, the level of clarity. Could it be better with Dolby Vision? I don't know. And I don't know why it doesn't have it. And I don't know if the domestic 4K has it or not. I didn't look. If it does, I may get it and compare, because this is one of my favorite movies. It's like top 25 movies for me. And I know a lot of people are worried about, oh, well, if we get a box set, that's going to suck. Not to me. It's the same thing with the Nightmare on Elm Street. I actually do not mind having the first movie in the franchise, the original, as a nice standalone release, and then getting a whole box set. I actually don't mind that. So you have the original that started it all with a special standalone release, and then you get like the whole pack together. I actually have no problem with that. Like, because like always, the original started it all. But, of course, you know, the sneaky thing in here, you know, I'm a Tom Atkins fan. Everybody kind of forgets that he's in this movie. Is this a Christmas movie? When you actually watch the director's cut, Shane Black has a thing about Christmas. When you watch the director's cut, you probably argue that it's more of a Christmas movie. It starts off playing Jingle Bell Rock. There's a lot of talks about Christmas time and the season and everything else. But the director's cut actually has like a whole extra little scene where the just random police officers in the police station are trying to get like it's not a quartet because there's more of them than that, and they're singing like Christmas carols and stuff like that. So is it a Christmas movie? I don't know. I tend to watch it same as Die Hard around Christmas time a lot of times because of the references, the setting of the season, as a bit of an alternative Christmas movie. I've never seen it look like this. Now, I have the DVDs. I don't know if it ever had a Blu-ray release. If it did, I didn't get them. But it's definitely way ahead of the DVDs. And if you're a fan of this, this is a no-brainer. No questions asked. This box I was actually really impressed with. I don't even know if it does it justice on here. The way it looks, it is so damn cool. Then when you slide this over it, the steelbook, I think, it is ultimately like the same artwork that we got here domestically. But that box set, that's just super cool right there. I think they gave you the best of all worlds with that. You got the steelbook, looks cool. And just a damn solid 4K. If the domestic has Dolby Vision, maybe that's a step up. But this one is by far, and it's not particularly close, the best this movie's ever looked. And definitely the way it sounded. I mean, the sound just blew me out of here, man. But Lethal Weapon, I just wanted to share it with you because I was super excited about it. It's a must-own, must-buy to me. But then the other one, this one, I don't think it can look any better. Maybe with Dolby Vision it could look better. It'd be close. It'd be closer to like demo type quality if it was if it had Dolby Vision. Probably would push it into that territory. Like demo bordering reference with Dolby Vision might kick it up a scotch. I don't know, maybe not. Because if it's perfectly balanced and your TV's perfectly balanced, Dolby Vision doesn't have that much to do. But, maybe I can't read all the special features on here. I just flat out can't. But it's up there. It's up there. This one, though, the Nice Guys, I'll say this is a reference quality disc. This thing is nuts. This thing looks so good. There is a couple of spots. I'm just going to say this right now. There is a spot or two. One of the spots is when Kim Basinger is in her office on screen, where it looks like they did a little DNR. She's a little smooth. But outside of that, I couldn't love how this looks more than I do. I was thinking it would look good because it's like set 1977, I want to say, Hollywood. And it has those vibes, those colors, the clothes, the parties, the lighting. The cinematography in this is batshit crazy awesome. The 4K sets it off, and this box set is incredible. I should also add that the Lethal Weapon comes in the cool little Warner Brothers box when you buy it. But this comes in this awesome, big, thick, chunky box set from Second Sight. And I'm just be honest with you, I know there's a lot of Second Sight fans out there, big Second Sight fans. I think Second Sight's had a down year. They've kind of just released stuff that's already been out that you could get, all that kind of stuff. They haven't really gone out there and grabbed anything like that'll get your attention that hasn't had a bunch of releases. Like they re-releasing House of the Devil, re-releasing Talk to Me, re-releasing Innkeeper has already had a release. What else is it? Evil Lurks or whatever it is. All these re-releases that they've had. Scanners is a good release. The Brood. You could get those. Those will probably end up coming to 4K on Criterion or something too. But those are pretty decent releases. But this one, this is the kind of stuff that they should do. Like this this wasn't even on the radar. It got a domestic print on demand standard 4K and that's it. But you get this box set. Look at this sexy artwork right here. The back, the movie reference here, Misty Mountains. Look at that artwork. I mean, come on. Look at that. And then you got the side loader. This is a big, thick box. You got your art cards. I'm not going to pull all the art cards out. But super cool art cards. Very 70s feeling to them. I said I wasn't going to pull them all out, but now I done slipped the thing off, so whatever. Very, very cool. All have that sort of vibe to them. There's Kim Basinger right there. She's from my neck of the woods, Brazelton, Georgia, about 20 minutes from my house. There you go. I love Russell Crowe in this. This one Shane Black wrote and directed, and you feel it. Then they have, we'll get to this in a second. They have a whole hardback book here. A full hardback book with more cool ass artwork on it. You open it up, and this thing is absolutely loaded with pictures, information, all kinds of stuff on this movie. A look at Ryan Gosling's comedy credentials, a look at the characters, the movie, all kinds of stuff. Like, this thing is nuts. I think it is like a 180 page book. 150 page book. It gives you acknowledgments, production credits back here. Can't remember if it gave like information on the restoration and all that stuff, but this thing was spared no expense. This is a solid set, and I'm just the artwork. And this isn't the exact same artwork. It is tweaked up just a hair from the cover. It is a bit different. So it is not, they didn't even duplicate up the artworks. So that is awesome. And then always the one knock, and this is not really a knock, it's more of a personal preference. I wish they would do Amaray cases in these sets instead of the digipacks, because the digipacks just kind of get bent up. This is kind of like a pink sunset. It just kind of fits, though, with the whole vibe of Los Angeles there. And then inside, you have a 2-disc set. You have your 4K and your Blu-ray in there. You got more art. You got art all over the place. They did not spare any of that. And then special features here. You've got the dual edition, including both the Ultra HD and the Blu-ray. The bonus features are on both discs, so they're on the 4K as well. It's got HDR, Dolby Vision, and it was all approved. They worked with Shane Black, the director, on here. New Dolby Atmos audio produced by Second Sight Films, a 5.1 audio mix. A brand new commentary with Shane Black and the co-writer of the movie, Anthony Bagarazzi, moderated by writer Priscilla Page. Knights in Tarnished Armor, a new interview with Shane Black. Finding an Audience, a new interview with the co-producer, Ethan Irwin. 1,000 Cuts, a new interview with the director of photography. From Lethal Weapon to Nice Guys, a video essay by Lee Singer. Always Bet on Black, archive featurette. Worst Detectives Ever, an archive featurette. Cast interviews, trailers, and more. The limited edition has the 150-page hardback book, the rigid slipcase, all that stuff, 9 art cards, and a partridge in a pear tree. It is absolutely a loaded set, and one that I could not wait to get. I've literally played this movie. I watched it, and it's played through like at least one other, if not 2 other times already in the house, because I just like it. I love Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling in this. I found out that Ryan Gosling is like one of the few people that like Russell Crowe really thinks like a whole lot of as a somebody to hang out with and be friends with and stuff, which was interesting. The 4K is immaculate. Outside of that one spot where she looks a little smooth, looks like they touched her up just a little bit with some DNR. This is 100% reference quality. The look of the way it looks is just awesome. Like, it is, let's see, I'm trying to see if it's got any other info on here. It just looks incredible. The colors, and a lot of it has to do with how it was shot, the way it was shot. The colors that's used, the palette, the director of photography, the way he lit everything to give it a fresh look, but like still look like 70s Hollywood. And I'm just so in love with like that look, the 70s, 80s time period, even go back to golden age of Hollywood. I'm so in love with how the stuff looked from there. And they capture it, but it still looks new. Doesn't look slick. It doesn't look overly slick. It doesn't look like it was shot in the 70s either, though. It looks much more new than that, but it retains that vibe. I know I use that word, but sometimes that's just the best way to encompass everything you're trying to say. And it just works for me. This whole movie, the comedy, the action. Of course, you have Ryan Gosling. He's like a private eye. He has a daughter. His wife has died. Their house burned down. His daughter is way too smart for her own good. You have Russell Crowe, who's kind of like he's not a hitman, but he's kind of like a strong man for hire. He's kind of like if you got a problem you need to fix, somebody's bothering you, somebody's bothering your child, whatever it is, he's going to come and take care of it. He's a little bit of a fixer. He's kind of in that industry, and they become, it's kind of like a buddy cop thing almost. And Gosling is comedic and bumbling. And Russell Crowe's kind of the heavy, but he's also funny and good natured and actually genuinely cares. The movie has a lot of heart to it. It is like a more comedic, a more raunchy in some ways, it's definitely a little bit more stylized because it's set in the 70s, kind of Lethal Weapon. You still have that whole buddy cop thing, two very different guys coming together, that whole kind of trope. You throw in the daughter, you throw in the fact that it's the 70s. They're after an adult film actress is involved in this. So like I said, like in the very beginning, the early scene in this, you're going to get a woman who gets killed, maybe, who is nude. It's very reminiscent to Lethal Weapon in that kind of way. But this one kind of goes more raunchy as they get sucked into a little bit of touching into the world of adult films and stuff like that. I just 100% love this movie. In the 4K, I'm calling it a reference quality disc. You cannot go wrong with this. I cannot recommend this movie enough. I love the movie. I'm ready to watch it again. I keep talking about it. I love the movie. I love how this looks, the features, the artwork. This is a perfect release. This is a perfect release. And I'm not a big Second Sight bro or whatever. I have some Second Sight collections, but I'm not a big Second Sight bro. I just buy what I like from them. This is a perfect release, an absolutely perfect release from Second Sight. And you pair this up, coming out at the same time, basically. I got these the same day pretty much together to Shane Black. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love this movie. Everything about it. If you want to see like back to back, this is a super, that gives you kind of any idea. It's a super chunky box right here for the nice guys. Cannot recommend it enough. Love the color palette. Love the cinematography. Love the story. Love the acting. Love the time period. The mise en scène. All of that kind of stuff of this movie. This is an all-timer, an all-time classic, an iconic film. These are must-owns. This is one of the most perfect releases I've seen out of Second Sight right here. And I absolutely am thrilled to own it. Thrilled to have it. The sound mix, I don't have Atmos, so I can't comment on that. It was a little bit lower. I did have to find myself turning it up just a hair, especially when compared to this one. This one's probably got, so you sound guys are going to love this movie. I'm 100% convinced of it. You're going to just turn the picture off and listen to it. But couldn't recommend these two any more than I do. Perfect release by Second Sight. One of my favorite films of all time. Great 4Ks. Gotta love them. And that's what I got for you this time. I hope you enjoyed it. We do all kinds of things here. 4K reviews, physical media news, lists, rankings, recommendations, all that. Sitting over here in my chair one more time today, kind of giving myself a break and just to give you a different look and just sit here and talk to you about movies. And that's what I do here. If you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe. We do it all. And if you want to help support what we do here, you can join at my YouTube link or at my Patreon. I'd encourage you to do that because I can do a lot more and they take a lot less. But no matter what, you're going to get your name in lights on every single video, behind the scene looks at my filmmaking, and so much more. And it all goes back into the channel, and I really do appreciate it. But until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. I know.